How's everybody doing? I hope y'all are having an amazing day. This should be posted on Friday, so happy Friday to y'all. In this one, we're going to be talking about how I think a lot of toys are about to be changing. This is just one of many that have probably been made, but I feel like it's definitely going to be the start to a new trend in toys and then being leveled up, I guess. I don't know how to word it, but in this dude made a real-life BMO. If y'all don't know what BMO is, this is essentially GameCube type handheld switch looking thing that's old school, like the I'm trying to think of what it's called, but I'm blanking on it. The Game Boy. Oh my god. But it's like a Game Boy mixed with a controller, mixed with, yeah, if y'all know. It's an Adventure Time. This is pretty much the dude running through how he made it and what he took from the show. There's a book that has some information he took some stuff from and mashed it all into one project.
Who wants to play video games?
So let's break down what our BMO needs to do. We'll of course need to be able to play video games and connect controllers to BMO. It looks like BMO has a couple of USB ports for that and for connecting to other devices. But BMO is more than just a game console. They're a whole computer with their own operating system, which should be able to connect to networks and run queries, even though they live in a world where the internet is, well, gone.
BMO is camera.
Hey, they're also a camera, and they've got to do all this powered by batteries and using local onboard compute.
I am incapable of emotion, but you are making me chafed.
Let's talk about BMO's parts. We're going to need a small screen and some kind of microphone and speaker for us to talk to them. Looking at BMO's front panel, we'll need 2 USB ports and a bunch of different buttons, including a D-pad. There's also this long slot and circle, but it's not totally clear what these do. Thankfully, the Adventure Time art book has some official reference images of BMO's internal components from the episode Be More. It looks like that slot is used for floppy disks. This circle is still a mystery, but it's safe to say it's not just another button or a status light for the disk drive since it's kept separate from those components. What's really interesting is that BMO has something called an infinity box, which explains why BMO's hardware seems to change throughout the series. But now we know these aren't continuity errors. BMO is just some kind of mini TARDIS that periodically swaps out its insides. So I think that's more than enough justification for me to say that this little circle over here is going to be my BMO's camera.
That was his little breakdown of what he needs to put into it to make it be accurate. I think it's all amazing. Everything he took from the show, not only the show, but the book that they also had made, which I feel like is what can change a lot of toys. There's a lot of shows that are games, a lot of games that are shows, a lot of games that get turned into movies, that books that are made about them, vice versa, books that get made into movies and into games. I don't know, I feel like with all the information that a lot of these movies, shows, and games do have now, we'd be able to remake some of the stuff they have in the movies just like how it is in real life. Or just like how it would be in real life, I mean. Because this is how his ended up turning out. Mind you, this is one person, as far as I know, making this, programming this, testing this, and it turned out pretty good.
I will save you a better reality.
Let's test our BMO AI agent. Just like the real BMO, I can connect my keyboard to them and navigate to my script.
BMO's online.
Hey BMO, can you write me a short poem about dinosaurs?
Okay.
Here, you can see BMO quickly decides to just behave as a chatbot and generates a response to my prompt right away.
Here's a short poem about dinosaurs. Scales of green, a mighty stride. Long-necked giants, side by side. T-Rex roared, a fearsome sound. Dinosaurs ruled all around. Fossil bones, a wondrous sight. Ancient creatures shining bright.
Hey BMO, search for news about Canada.
On it.
In this case, BMO recognizes that I've asked it to do something that requires using the search tool we made. This takes a bit longer, but in the background, BMO is running a search query using DuckDuckGo and then using what it finds to generate its response.
Okay, here's a cute, short sentence summarizing the data. Canada's trade with the US could be a big problem for Bassett, warned it would be a disaster.
Let's test our camera now. Hey BMO, what do you see?
On it. Computing.
BMO needs to understand that answering the question, what do you see, means it will need to use their camera. This takes a bit of time to figure out.
Much like anything, once it's made, it's not really made. Once it's ready, it's not really ready. There will always be more testing with stuff like this, more things you can do to make it better, more efficient, more accurate. Example with this is make the voice more accurate, it respond faster. But all around, I feel like if they implemented this on a lot of toys, not mainly for younger kids, but for a little bit older of kids, I feel like it would be amazing to have your own little friend that you can talk back to. Again, with AI, it has its own limitations, as it should, and downsides to it. We've also seen a lot of those downsides just with ChatGPT, but I feel like it's going to change a lot of toys. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if there's any other toys that I should cover that have this type of stuff in it, because I think it's pretty cool. Specifically anything from like a TV show, game, movie, like a motherfuckers are building the real Harry Potter wands and they can make shit with them and actually do shit with them. That'd be pretty badass, but I don't feel like that'll happen for a while. But that was the video for right now. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all didn't, make sure to dislike it and unsubscribe. Y'all have a great one.